What is up, everybody? So, sorry about that a little bit. Oh, let's get a little comfortable here, folks. Um, misfire, misfire at the beginning of the show there. I hit the wrong video. Um, I was supposed to play the show intro and I started playing another time or so. Sorry about that, folks, but thank you so much if you're watching this evening. Um, always cool to have people join on the show. So, this evening we're actually supposed to do our roundtable, but of course things happen in life, right? So that's what happened, and we had to reschedule. So there it is. Good Monday night. Now that's a dude right there. Pulling his thing up there, Michael Ray. That is a guy who is next level, and what I mean by that is everything that he does is to a level that I think only he can attain. Um, man, I love what he does. If you don't know about his Smile Project and what he does, him and Maddie and the whole, just if you're not connected, go watch. They are some of the best, most moving videos that he does. Some of them will bring the biggest smiles to your face. Some of them will bring the greatest tears of joy. So it's fun to watch him. So pleasure. Thank you so much, Mr. Michael Ray, for watching. Joseph, what is up, man? Tim is another good one, man. Guys, he does a morning show with Christine Gritman, and they do a really good presentation. It's called Coffee and Donuts. You really need to check that out. Lori, what is up? Thank you so much for joining. Don't cry. You bring tears of joy to everybody else. So, hey, Dana Bent, guys, Dana does a thing for StreamYard. Not only that, but she's got a lot of really good content. I think it's her and her sister. So they do really good stuff. I don't know, guys, if you are connected, but I've been trying to stream some of her stuff whenever she gets live, when she does talking about StreamYard content. Man, it's just, again, that's kind of the stuff that I love to geek out on. So I love watching other people talk about helping others learn how to stream or use some of these platforms to the best of their abilities, right? So that's what branding, the marketing, whole thing. So now that's a guy I need to get on the show right there, Michael Ray. You guys would absolutely love him. He's a gem. He's a joy. Which, as a matter of fact, I've sent out quite a bit of invitations today to Dana is Incredible, right, Tim? So I think it was it Christine that was on with Dana a while back? Really good conversation. I really like that one. But again, I've sent out a few invitations to start having guests come on the show again. So if you've received one today, go ahead and book your time now, because I'm going to start booking this calendar full. Wow, just check them. Yes, did not never come across this before. Joseph, if you connect with him, watch a lot of what he does on LinkedIn. Oh, still my heart. Be still my heart. Really great stuff. And again, really, really cool to see somebody putting their heart and passion out there into what they do. I think that's part of the big joy of it, is seeing him do that for other people. It's the most incredible thing. This is what's incredible about what we do here. So if you don't watch it, please do. You'll be doing yourself a really big favor. Yours is coming too, Lori. I actually sent out about 10 today. I got about 20 more I still got to do that are on my list of people to start sending out invitations to come on the show. If you get it, the process is pretty simple. Yeah, right. Tim, guess what? You are on the top 20 list of guests to get on. like I said, I just started sending out because I redid my whole scheduling for this month. So I've started open up the calendar, and once you start going in, so I think I sent out 10 today. Might get the other 20 out tonight, as a matter of fact, once I'm done doing that. And when you'll know, you'll see it in there, and it's pretty simple. It's click the link. I give two options. One of them is to do like a pre-show interview kind of consultation, I call it. So you want to come on a show, we can discuss what you want to talk about, that sort of thing. And then we just do the book to live, which is you click the link, it books your time on the show. Quick intake form to ask you a few questions to share, and then boom, you're on the show. It's that simple. That's what I love about doing some of these scheduling tools, is it really helps simplify the process. So, and then of course, what's really cool is that it lets you know as a guest and lets me know as the host and the show creator. Reminders, calendars, the whole thing. Same thing for the guest. It gives them reminders. Hey, remember you have the show coming up, that sort of thing. So I love that. It makes it so much easier. So guys, you will be seeing more of me. Co Browns. No, as a matter of fact, Michael, I'm going to turn it around so you can see. Hold on. Yes, I'm sorry. That is one of. Here we go. That is the Dallas Cowboys, which I am a born and raised Dallas Cowboy fan. We won yesterday, luckily. Lost our quarterback. If you guys did not see what happened to Dak Prescott, fractured ankle. Did not look fun at all. So, yeah. Browns, though, they did beat us, so they're pretty good. Go Chiefs. Oops. Yep. Yeah, that was pretty nasty. So if you get a chance, watch it. I mean, it was just a quick little run and got it from behind. And, not fun. That's kind of like that Alex Smith injury that he had a couple years ago. That was nasty. So, yeah. So we started using calendar. Ties into Google Calendar. So same sort of deal, Tim. I started using Acuity, ACUITY. And Acuity I can integrate into, of course, well, you can integrate just about all these scheduling tools into your website. But again, it lets you do a lot of other things, email integrations, the whole 9 yards. It's really great. And, well, so that's what I've been using, and it's really helpful. I love it. It was the Giants, yes, but I'm a long time. Well, Joseph, you and Gary Vaynerchuk have something in common, right? So you guys, Jets fans, yes. And where's the defense? I got no clue where our defense is. I think they still are waiting to hear a word on whether they can play through COVID-19 or not. I don't know what is going on, but I don't think, like, all these scores have been in the high 30s that we've been playing. Here's the sad part. We're like 2-3 in our division, right? 2 wins, 3 losses. We are a last-minute game-winning field goal and a onside kick recovery from being 0-5. We are 2-3, and yet we still lead our division. That's how bad the NFC East is, guys. It is terrible. Chiefs played pretty good yesterday, got their first loss. Raiders, of all people, the Las Vegas Raiders now, right? They actually beat the Chiefs yesterday, which I did not expect. But again, the unexpected is happening. The unexpected is happening this year, so you never know, right? You never know. I mean, it's been one of the craziest years so far. And yes, they do have – well, Lori, I'll tell you what. not only do they have indigestion, they give us as fans indigestion as well. So watching that is like getting instant heartburn, and it is nowhere near fun, right? Everything's last minute. Everything, I don't know, but it's been again, it's fun. It's good, right? So I enjoy it, but I haven't even got into tonight's topic. So tonight's topic, guys, what I was actually supposed to be talking about before I started getting into this was what I call the shift. Um, so the reason I call it this topic, the shift, is because of things that I've shifted around to start getting me in the way that I wanted to be heading with my life, with my career, and with this show. So I've changed quite a bit, right? I've changed a lot of things. Um, I decided to change the start time. I've decided to, um, kind of format it just a little bit as far as like time wise, and of course, um, the topic discussions will all still be free flowing. That sort of thing hasn't changed, but I've shifted it because I wanted to start doing um, different things and different ideas with what's going on here. Um, and I love the fact that we can. Yes, sorry about that. For me, this is part of the fun part of when you create this sort of platform for to share your thoughts, your views, your opinions, and that sort of thing. Um, it really gives you the opportunity to be um, changed, to reinvent, to kind of again shift your thought process, right? Which is what I've done because again I was for a while I became just pretty consumed with what everybody tells you not to be consumed with, which is the numbers. They tell you, right? It's hard to not play that game for a while, right? You get involved, you start getting a little traction, you start paying attention to things, and then your eyes, of course, just it's like anything. They tell you, when it's the mind telling you exactly to do the opposite of what it is. So it's like when I tell you look away, right? You still look over there, right? It's just a natural reaction. So it's the same thing when they tell you don't look at the vanity numbers. Don't look. Not that I wanted those, but I was watching them. I'm not gonna lie, right? This year, this not even this year. It's the same year. What I'm saying, this season, the way I've shifted, what I've thought about is no, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing what's fun, what's comfortable for me, and what's really, what I think really works well with connecting with my audience. Because to me, I think that's where it becomes more important. Is the folks that you're talking to, the folks that you're connecting with, the people who are on the other side of the screen. Right? So this is what I've been talking about and really wanting to do. And to start bringing in really good guests who hopefully translate what they're conveying to you guys as well. And I think I accomplished that pretty well the first season. I want to take that again up to another level because again, there's other things that I want to share. Um, mostly I was concentrating on positivity and the creative process, but I also want to talk about this year a little bit more in depth about not only about their journey, but some of the things that they faltered on, or um, some of the things that failed from that they've learned from. I think that's what it is, right? That's right. You can't exactly. Thank you for equating it like driving because that's what I do in my day job. So I totally understand it, right? You shift gears. You got to downshift, right? Get down to that lower gear and then start building that momentum again. So yes, um, so that's part of what this is about. So, um, and again, I've opened up the calendar just recently. So kind of like last week, last week I had Howard Kaufman on, right? And I had Karen Cooper, both of them last week, which I'm gratefully thankful for both of them. Thank you, both of them, for taking the time to come on the show. I do appreciate that. They were kind of like a little bit of a, like when they say they have a soft opening, right? Kind of that sort of deal. So that's kind of like with me. It's getting used back in the pattern of interviewing and talking to folks. And KDJ, right? I got to schedule KDJ as well. So if I've told you you're coming, I've got one coming for you, probably later this evening. But like I said, the thing about shifting your position from where I was 3 months ago to where I'm now, because I think about 3 months ago, more than anything, I had already crossed the 100 episode finish line. I had reached a goal. I was searching to try to reevaluate, right? And that's what I was really working on, right? So this is why I said I really needed to shift my positions where, the buzzword has become pivot, right? The pivot. So you want to pivot. Well, I said I like the way Lori kind of said it as well. I'm shifting the way so I can get in another direction and start building up steam again and going in the way that I want to go this time, right? I'm going to tell you, the first time I didn't have any kind of inkling about what I was doing in the very beginning, and I didn't know a certain direction, but I knew that I wanted to just start doing it, right? So I did, right? And as I learned and started going along, I started learning about how to put these things together, how to interview. Well, now that I have the experience, right, I'm doing this for a second season, so there he is, man. So I love his name, right? That's pretty awesome. They were just on Kelly Blackman's, who I've had on the show. So Kelly Blackman was doing a thing, and they were both on there. But thank you guys so much. I love people who hop from stream to stream. Those are my kind of people. That's what that is my crowd. Those people who will go from one stream to another, and I can catch them in one stream or another and communicate with them. I love those. I will go on a live stream and be on a live stream up until I got to go live sometimes. So, but again, like I was saying, shift the way that I think and how I go. And we can all do this, right? We can all do this in life, right? If you're not happy with the way that you feel, right? Shift the way that you think. Think about how you can start changing your life and start eating healthier, start exercising, whatever it is, right? Start getting in that direction. There are tons and tons of people out there who can help you shift your mind in the way that you operate. I mean, there's nothing worse, for me at least, personal opinion, than staying in a routine too long, right? Katie, even see, that's what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about. When somebody like Michael Ray even talks about the knowledge of KDJ, man, that tells you how much that guy is everywhere. I have much respect and admiration for KDJ, so that's what I call him on the show. He knows that that's my own special name for him. Everybody else can call him whatever, but I call him KDJ. He knows what's up. But yes, again, right, it is about shifting in everything. And once you start finding, right, the right gear to be in, and start moving forward and start doing these things, you'll start seeing that momentum. You'll start seeing those really big changes starting to happen in your life. And again, once you get into that gear, right, man, everything seems to go by faster. Everything seems to happen on a whole nother level. That's why I said, but we all got to find our own gear to be in, right? That's why I said, seeing somebody like nobody else could do what Michael Ray does, right? Not to the level that he does, right? You couldn't. You can't repeat that. He is one of a kind. But he found the gear that he needed to be in, right? And that's the gear that he operates in. People look at it and go, wow, it's stunning because he, you know what? He had to find it that way. And whatever it was, it took them to get them to shift that way, whether it was heartache or tragedy or whatever that made him change his life, which is sometimes what we all go through, right? We all go through that little bit of life where we get that lull, and that's what kind of causes us to want to shift and change. And to me, that's what's important, is it getting to that point, right? Um, and I love the fact that whenever you think about wanting to become different, right? To me, that's where I say you get to that point where that's proactive in being in life and changing, right? That's to me the proactive part. Because again, you can be proactive or you can be reactive about it, right? COVID-19, that was reactive. What we went through, that was reactive in the big time. Nobody was prepared for that, right? So even now, as we come into the next level, right? It is time to start getting proactive in how we change. That's what I said. Those of us who have been proactive in changing ourselves right now and shifting to what we want to start doing into the next year, those are the people that will be leaps and bounds above everybody else who's still trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And that sucks. I just hope people see that. So, um, even a smile, right? Beautiful. Uh, yes, yes. He is awesome. So, and again, like I was saying, the whole point about what we do, right? And even like what we were talking about, kindness and gratitude. You know, everybody can change that point. Everybody can become that person. Everybody can be the over what we usually in society call the overly annoying person who's always really happy, who's really smiling, who's really kind, who has that little, that has that big heart, right? I don't know why that annoys people, but it does sometimes. Not me. I love those people. I enjoy those. To me, they're the light of the world. They're the ones that make everything go around. So I love when I find those people too. We do, Kelly Blackman. We got the whole crew in the house, right? So Kelly just had a really good thing. And Kelly, I got to tell you, I love the show intro that you did. That to me stands out, right? Here's the thing. I see plenty of people's shows, and believe me, I take in a ton of live streams, right? I love it when somebody shows that point of creativity and keeps it in a show and puts it in a show and makes it a part of what the structure is. Um, so here's a Twitch follower who wants to follow. Oh, in search of followers, primes, and views. Yeah, I don't know. Right. Yes, I love those people buzzing like a bee too. They do. You got me. Well, I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I did that. I love to make that impact because somebody did that for me, Kelly. Somebody did that to me. Somebody got me to that point, and I'm glad that it goes and pays it forward. That's what this is all about, man. That's why I said that's the one thing I love that Gary Vee says. Give them all the goods for free up front. Show them what it is, right? That way, if you are successful, you've done it showing them. You've seen all my cards. I have. Have an incredible night. Thank you so much, Lori. Be looking for an invitation. I am wearing my truth. I try to. And again, to the point that I was just saying, it is about, again, that was part of what I did when I shifted, right? When I wanted to start helping others and really putting myself out there, I said, how can I do that, right? Use the skills that I've learned, right? Teach others how to do podcasting and live streaming if that's what they want to do. Build their voice and help them get to the point. Because again, to me, nothing makes more impact than this. So if you saw me in the street and you've watched my show, you'll know who I am. You'll go, oh, wow, there's Gabriel. I would love to shake him, meet his hand, talk to him, whatever. as opposed to hearing somebody's voice and doing it. Nothing that there's wrong with it, but I think that's part of it's just like with the whole marketing thing, right? The whole marketing thing, they concentrate on three things, right? Disney's key at this, right? It's doing the the kinetic, the auditory, and the visual, right? See, hear, smell, touch, sense, whatever it is. You put all three of those together, your opportunity to sell or connect or whatever it is that you're trying to do are probably going to be greater than if you were just to concentrate on one of those. Um, and it's why I say this on video has much more powerful impact. Only thing that would be more impactful if this was done in front of a live studio audience, which I wouldn't mind doing at all. But at this point, along what we are in this year, um, I think at some point it will be a bridge to cross and an idea to think about. It really is. But that would be the next level because then you would get it all. You would get the all three of those, right? You get the visual, the audio, and the kinetic. You'll be there in front. You can front center. It is live. It's like watching a concert as opposed to listening on the radio. It's the reason why even now everybody's got the ability to watch. I'm going to use sports again. I'm going to say everybody's got the ability to watch their favorite football team at home, right? Ultra 4K HD. They can have the crisp Bose sound. It sounds wonderful and beautiful, right? But nothing is like actually being there and being with other people and seeing it and feeling the atmosphere. And I think that's what it is, and that's what's more important. That's why these places sell out. That's why, go for it. That would be a great night. Yes, it would be. 100%. That would be. So, and that again, that's part of it, right? It's part of it. So making the whole thing that where this part of this, what I do and what I share, this is to me the best part about the whole experience, and why I think it is my mission to help others learn how to do this and craft it. So I'm putting together like a whole, the keyword again, the whole mastermind workshop sort of deal. I'm putting all that together because I'm going to offer it sessions on how to teach people how to get into the art of live streaming. And the best part of it is I'm going to show you how to do it on a budget, a very strict budget if you want to do it that way, right? You don't have to go overboard. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars to become a professional live streamer. You don't. It works hard. Tori, my man, I love your lives when you do. Tori, me and him actually went to school together. He's a cool, good friend. And thank you so much for watching, brother. Appreciate it. I was losing my train of thought, right? So, but again, because you want to pass it forward, right? And I want to help other people find the best ways and the best avenues to be creative and share their voice, right? What I do here, anybody can do. I can put it out there on the table for everybody and show them how to do these things. And like I said, best way to do it too, on a budget, right? You don't want to spend thousands of dollars when you don't want to spend thousands of dollars whenever you start doing a live stream. And I mean, you can do a live stream, a professional live stream. Grade A1, people will be blown away. So I'll be putting that together, and then when I put it out there, I'll have whoever joins, and they're going to get the best of what I have to offer. Because again, it says I can literally take somebody else's product, their content, and turn it into something better, right? I mean, that's how business is done, right? People can get rich off of somebody else's ideas if they do it well. Make improvements on an idea or a product, and they go, wow, make it more incredible, make it something that other people will enjoy. And that's where I think there's a lot of things that have not been crossed yet with the art of live streaming, which why I love connecting with that thing in it. But again, that's where my ideas and everything else shifted to. Using these talents that I've learned and start heading that way. People have been telling me to do this for a while. I just didn't think to myself that I could actually do it. So I had to shift the way that I thought. So you know what? You're really good at what you do. Now go do it. It really is a way to change around. So, and again, it's heading that way. It's been heading that way for a while. So yes, I love this. I love the fact that I can do this every single day, and seeing my friends and people that I've helped touch out there, kind of like Kelly, to even give them the idea to go do it. I love that. To me, that's the whole pay it forward thing, because again, I had people do this for me. I had a mentor that put me in this direction. And because of what he did, I'm able to go out and help other people. On top of the other things that I've learned, get them to do their voices, get them to share their message, their content, because again, everybody has value. Everybody's opinion has value in somebody else's eyes. You just got to get it in front of the right eyes. Get the right people to hear it. Get it to impact the right people that it needs to. That's where I work and concentrate on doing this now. Um, and yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of work, but I love work. I got a pretty good work ethic. Believe me, I still work 2 jobs, do this, and looking to take on more. And I got it. Yeah, no, but so you're gonna get a bit burned out. I've changed a few things to, believe me, take the time to look at those things and go, you know what, you need to stop and smell the roses, bro. Make yourself. That's why I said that reevaluation stage is so important about taking it so that you can change your mind and go, you know what, I need to shift the way that I'm thinking again because I'm heading down that same path or whatever it is that you're thinking that happened before. To not make them repeat the same mistakes. So yeah, I'm working towards that right now. But again, I just want to give a few shout outs to everybody that's been here this evening. This guy, I don't know why he follows me. He always puts really wacky stuff, but I love it. I'm not going to hide from it. So Groven Wong always puts stuff on here. Right? Craziness. So shout out to Groven. Of course, Michael Ray, connect with him on LinkedIn, guys. His Smile Project, awesome. James Mulry, M-U-L-R-Y. Mulry, hopefully I'm saying that right. Of course, Tim Sohan, thank you so much. Lori M, she's been here. Dana Benz, of course, check her out. Great content if you use her live streams and use StreamYard. She does really great stuff. I've heard Dan and Gage talk about her as well on their streams, so check them out. They do the Stream Hall, Town Hall, I think every Sunday. So, of course, shout out to him. Who else has been here? Of course, Kelly Blackman. Check out his stuff as well. The legend, King of the Hill. I'm going to have to connect with you, buddy, because I love that name. That just blows me away. And, of course, you guys know KDJ. If you don't, get connected. Howard Kaufman, he was here Friday night's guest. He is CEO of ORL. Great stuff that he's doing. Love his work. Love what he's doing out there as well. And, of course, my friend Tori. Thank you, Tori. Oh, looky here. Whoop, what is up? Sorry, I missed the rest of the show. No problem, Adam Sinkus. So Adam Sinkus, he's actually, how's the work desk coming? I hope the whole setup's going good. Adam does his own podcast. I know he's been on hiatus for a little bit, but he does his own podcast called the Winning Tactics Podcast. He's part of the Infinity Streamers group as well. Been on the show, really cool guy. Go check out some of his past content if you have not. Or I don't know when he's scheduling new episodes, but if he does, it's really great stuff. Good interviewer. Love the show. Love what he does. Thank you, brother. Yes, I'm gonna check those out. I gotta check out your videos, man. You have, if there's one person who has intrigued me this evening, it is you. So just so you know, Mr. the Legend, King of the Hill, I do this 5 nights a week, Monday through Friday. 7:30 Central Standard Time is the start time. We usually go about 45 minutes to an hour, somewhere in between there. Um, kind of just connect with what I call our community here, because this is our community. These are the people who are, again, that would be your neighbors if we're having a block party. That's the way I see it. Because the world is my neighborhood. All of you live on my block, so you're always welcome. Always welcome here. So there you go. Live shows when I got time now. The podcast goes live every Thursday, 1 p.m. There you go. So check out the Winning Tactics podcast, guys. Check out Adam Sinkus. If you're not connected with him on LinkedIn, send him a connection request. Tell him I sent you. Any of you guys, I love the fact that we are all connected together. Again, great opportunities, great. Everybody has the ability, again, to grow their network, right? Oh, wow. Simon, thank you so much. Thank you, Simon. I appreciate that. So Simon actually has been somebody I've been connected with for a while. She just recently got access to LinkedIn Live. I love that. I think her message needs to be spread across a lot of different platforms, because, again, she's a really good person. And I love a party, right? Yes, you found the right place, my friend. This is the party if you want one. Now, sometimes we do talk about business stuff, or we'll talk about, whatever story that comes on here that we're going to talk about. But, there's no real, strong structure about, hey, this is what we're going to talk about tonight. We can change. We can shift. Right? The shift, guys. We can shift our commentary at any time to go in any direction that we want to. So it's been awesome. This has been fun. I love the fact that again, and if you do these, if you love doing it, right, and you get really good at it, and you find a process that works for you while doing these things, man, believe me, it becomes addictive at times, because, again, you're like, man, I love this. I love the interaction. I love the engagement. I love creating and sharing this out there with folks. Believe me, this is episode 21 in season 2. Right? There you go. Simon's great. She's been a great guest on my show. I need to get her on the show as well. I've sent her a link. She was one of the ones that I sent today. So I got about 20 more to send out after the show to get connected with folks to come on. I think I need to do a proper one for Adam. Adam's been on, but Adam was we were still in the experimental phase of season 2, and that we had a little we had a couple of mishaps. But again, I need to have Adam on. I'm trying to knock down as many of my Infinity streamers. That's an interesting conversation. Camels on skates, right? That's like, I would equate that to saying that would be interesting to see. So to me, that would say like putting shoes on a bird, right? Talk about that. I love wackiness. I'm all about that part of life, because, again, you can't take yourself too seriously all the time, man. You'll go nuts. I can't understand those people that are always, that humor is hard for them to understand. I can't live without humor. Not a day without humor. The best thing about it in life is having a good laugh. So it's I laugh, right? Love scare. There you go, right? That's awesome. There's another gentleman right there. I was talking about Michael Ray earlier. That's another guy that I'm talking about this next level. And again, nobody can do it like him. Nobody. Um, Again, because you find that gear, right? That's the gear. And you find that when you find that Michael Ray, Brian Shulman gear, it's hard not to watch and pay attention and go, wow, and just be blown away. It really is. Um, because it makes you wonder, you go, how do they operate at that level? It's because they found the gear that they're supposed to be in, right? They're where they're supposed to be at that level. And it um, for us, it looks extraordinary. For them, it's just part of what they do. And that's what's incredible. That's the best part of again, watching people who are operating within their element, right? I've always been told this. You know, a genius. I think it was my grandfather used to tell us all the time. A genius at the wrong job is fairly average, right? Think about that. A genius at the wrong job is fairly average. It's true. You know, could you imagine Albert Einstein as a coal worker? You know, no. Now he might have made it the process a little simpler because of the way his thought process is, but that's not what he was until he when he operated within what he was supposed to be operating within. You saw the magic. You saw what he was. You saw what he did as a person. I can't wait. Um, I cannot wait. There are some great people on here. Yes, that's what we always try to bring to this party. Great people. Um, Great people doing great things, doing interesting things, amazing part of their lives. And again, this is why I showcase their stories and what they do. Nothing and nobody's off limits. I don't have a limitation on what kind of people I bring on here. I don't say, oh my gosh, I can't bring this on. That's going to ruin the flow of what we do. Hell no. Not this show. Somebody else's show, probably, not this one. You'll see why. So, well, guys, it is Monday evening. We have the 45-minute mark that we've hit, and I still got more invitations to get done tonight. Plus, I got an interview tomorrow at 12 noon with Beta Swear Reed. She has her Facebook group that she's on. We're going to be doing an interview. I will be talking about live streaming and podcasting and putting the whole thing together and what it is to actually take that step and what you can actually learn from it, because I'm writing a book about this stuff. So thank you guys so much. Everybody's been part of this one. KDJ, the legend. I'm going to call you that. That's your name for me on here. Everybody else might call you that. I'm going to call you the legend because you are the legend. Adam Sinkus, Brian Shulman, Michael Ray, Lori M., Joseph, Kelly Blackman, Tori Abra. Thank you guys, every single one of you that came on here this evening. Appreciate you. We'll be Tim Sohan. Thank you so much. We'll be back here tomorrow evening. Grove and Wong, of course. You guys rock. We'll be back here tomorrow evening, 7 o'clock Central, 7:30, excuse me, Central Standard Time. So if you're not connected with me, connect with me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, wherever it is. Right. You can check it out. I'll be putting the link on here so where you guys can connect and send a invitation if you guys wanted to book a discovery call, that sort of thing. We can talk. So I hope to guys see you back tomorrow. Peace, love. That's it. Peace and love, guys. Everyone have a good evening. That's right. You guys have a good evening. I'll be back here again. Stay safe. Stay blessed. You know the drill. We'll get through this together. Good night, everybody.